Hi, my battery power is going to be low, so this just might shut off. But I'd really like to know when humanity is going to be the caregivers instead of the caretakers. Today's Father's Day. Well, the males have not helped take care of this. There are a few men who really actually give a darn about their children and that they want them raised in a good, wholesome, loving environment. But the men that I have been in contact with just seem that women are nothing to them. They can just go ahead and take advantage of the conditions that are around them. And they can hate the idea that maybe females have a little more agenda of the nurturing and loving than they do, and why their lives are in such turmoil, or they haven't found their peace or their love. There is such love that can be around here. I know it. I've seen it. I've experienced it in the now. But I've also experienced the other half, where it's like things take over and they're conditions that make them crazy and make them just hate everything that anybody is even able to do. And that's the whole thing, able to do. How can I change society and the way things have become? It's like a little late when there's generations of ignorance that has controlled and inhibited all factors. When people are not allowed to do what is in their heart for love because they're either belittled or they're told they're wrong because the power play is not involved. What's the matter with unconditional love and caring for the humans, and the children? The babies are the most important here because they really are our future. And our future that is here now, those 7 generations ago, have basically screwed us up to where we are all scrounging for an existence today. What sense does this make? Where will the unconditional love, peace, and joy of being in the now for the now that it is? Not what was, not expectations that are out there that things must be this way because I'm the man and I say it should be so. Excuse me. How many women have been abandoned with their children and no child support for how long? And no matter what, now the tides are turned and some of the women are supposed to pay child support in that. We have to really all start considering this is one big tribe. All humanity is just one big tribe. And when we can share and grow together and just enjoy the peace that we have, unconditional love, we're not separate. If we were separate, which people believe we are, we're not. We breathe the same air, we drink the same water, we walk the same earth. But when somebody else's ideas are more important than somebody else's, no. They're all little pieces of a bigger, grander puzzle. We all really need to stop and look within our hearts, not use our minds and our sex organs, gentles, to control us. They're caught in the root chakra. And then to let other conditions like drugs and alcohol take over, well then the little bitty things out there that are negative, that creates that negative, just compound on it. And then fights ensue and innuendos and just all kinds of chaos. I think sometimes chaos is just the idea that they have their way of getting something done. Like the trillions of dollars spent to create war for a false reality that somebody is doing something to us. Well, maybe it's because we aren't sharing the way we're supposed to be sharing. Not conditionally loving the way that we can unconditionally be. Where are the knights in shining armor? Where are the women who are helping provide shoes and clothes and foods and teaching? Where are the men doing it? We all have independent issues, and the Creator, our God, has put us here for certain lessons, either to teach them, or to give them, or to receive them. And until compassion comes back into the existence, And until we know that we all are equal, and we're not separate from creation, we are creators. And when all you can create is bedlam, torture, hell, and ideologies that get in the way of everything, and then the ones who are creating it wonder why they're upset and that they have to use resources outside themselves to supposedly make themselves feel better, even though it creates havoc everywhere and damnation to where we are at the point of destroying ourselves. What sense does this make? Really, what sense does this make? We should be caregivers, not caretakers. We have taken way too much for granted instead of putting back and resolving the issues that need to be contemplated here from body, mind, and spirit, not just the mind. Sign your name on this piece of paper and I own you. You are born, so now we as a corporation own you, and you can't do anything that you really feel like you want to do, like own a house. The banks have messed everything up. I mean, they want people on the streets. They'll be easier to collect. The issues have been just so warranted upon. We all need to wake up, people. We have been in an illusion of a grandiose design that has put this world into a torture system. I was looking at a poverty chart for children being fed. Now, when supposedly the US of A is the breadbasket of the world, we're on the highest thing where most children are hungry. Well, when you mess up the foods and put additives and colors and preservatives in it to mess up the minds, fluoride in the water to stop the mind from working, ending the intuition that we were born here to use so we can make a guide of peace and joy and love in this life. No, we're supposed to be maintained under some kind of power play and control for some other agenda that is not the one that our Creator God put us here to do. We are the ones who have to change it. He just gave us the spark of His life to flip and make it happen. We have to recognize that. For each and every one of us has it. Even the ones that might not be doing the right thing, we can forgive them. We can accept that they just might not know because maybe the love was not put there. Maybe they don't know how to find their own love. Maybe things are just to the confusion part where we all need to surrender. We're not separate from our Creator. We are the creators as well from His source, its source, the source. And with everything else that's around here to detriment our existence, where's the fairness? Where's the freedom and liberties of love, life, and the pursuit of let's share and have a good time and party? Let's celebrate life. Let's make life a joy and a specialness that we can all remember through our DNA of lifetimes. Where are the warm fuzzies? Where are the ideas that creativity and taking care of the babies instead of pawning them off on a daycare where the people are just getting paid by the hour, not there to utilize any talents and promote joy and love, but no, just dictate to them that they got to know these certain things? Everybody learns in different ways. Everybody has different attributes and limits. Doesn't mean we can't surpass those limits. It just means that somebody needs to actually recognize, to guide, and I have the word right here. I just can't think of it. I get sort of, when you tend to it, when you garden it, when you help provide the elements it needs to be in its own self, without judgment, without, the idea that our way is the only way. No, every little person has a part to this big design and plan. And it's all really to create joy, love, and peace so the harmony can create the heaven here in earth as we are here in earth. When instincts have flown the coop, and when common sense... Oh my God. What, baby? Hi, sweetheart. No, Annie, no. When common sense has disappeared and the reality... Annie, no. And when the reality checks have just... Annie, stop it. No, honey. Annie, people are sleeping. Be quiet. They're just trying to communicate in the barking loud manner. But I try to be at least as peaceful and quiet as I can so others can get their rest and not get disturbed. But you know, life is out of our control sometimes, and we have to go with the flow. We can't hold on to the side and you know, just... Every little step counts. Every little effort of compassion, understanding, and sharing is vital here to get through these times of what's been created around us. And I can't say it's been out of our control, but we've been basically put into a manner that how are we supposed to react when everything that we've loved and we want to try to enjoy, because even though we don't own anything, this is all creators' personal stuff. We're just borrowing it, using it to help manifest the plan of why we're here. I think we've not even gotten off the first page or out of the index. You know, where's the table of contents? Where is all this? No, you have to stand in line, you have to wait your turn, you have to do all these rules and conditions that make overseers, and I'm not talking spiritual ones, that we actually voted into office, contain, control, manipulate, and basically put us in jeopardy, big jeopardy. You know, just to the point and idea that no wonder people are confused. No wonder that the sexes are having issues. No wonder that there is no compassion and unconditional love that's just being shared naturally, normally, throughout all societies, not just ours. When you put religion in the way, you just created a fight. When you put in intolerances because somebody didn't do it your way, you just started a fight. If you can't just relate and being in the now because of it is now, you know, it is now. How are we supposed to direct ourselves if by chance we don't know that that's what we're supposed to be doing? We're supposed to be creating the joy and give the love and raise our babies in a way that they want to go and help everybody and raise other babies to the point of where it's one big nice picnic. I want a picnic so bad. Cheese, a little wine, some games, you know, let's go out and enjoy what we have instead of trying to work so hard and have it taken away. If we've ever learned anything and we ever need to learn anything, is to stop and give thanks. Rejoice in what it is that we have around us, because we have called it to us. We have lessons to learn as well as lessons to give. Adults are just big children in more mature bodies. And until that inner child can feel the love and the compassion and the want to play and share and be among others as themselves, we're all still going to have this conundrum of just bullshit. Just literally. Now, I like bullshit because you feed it in the garden and you till it and it makes the plants grow stronger. But that's only if you know the right amount of bullshit to stick in it, or when to till the soil, or when to let it just maturate, leach out, you know, get so strong so the roots don't get burned. Because in a lot of families, so many roots have been burnt. They've been torn apart. And everybody's souls are looking just for that compassion of caring and understanding and respect and honor and feeling like they are a part of something bigger than themselves. We'll never know it all. We'll never even understand the why unless we can get off ourselves of having to have, it's here now, it better be my way, La 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 la. You know? Compassion is one of the biggest, most miracle things on this planet. And unconditional love is one of the ingredients that helps us get our salvation. And until everybody has that little spark of, let's all join in, instead of separating ourselves, instead of putting everybody in some kind of category or limitation that just makes more anger, more hate, more wanting mine, mine, mine. The world is limitless. Why do we feel that we have to have so much when basically the universe provides for our needs? And we just have to put in the harmony and the notes and the joy and the compassion to share with each other. Not have innuendos, accusations, and power plays. That's what's created the wars. That's what's created the housing issues. That's what's created poor Japan. Poor Japan. Oh, my love's over there. Oh my gosh, the whole world. We've let so much go wrong. When can we get it back together? You know, the 7 generations, if we're looking 7 generations ahead, they're going to be ETs. You know, radiation poisoning, that means no hair, body malfunctions, things like that. It's not like the pharmaceuticals haven't already gone that route and created it that way. And then the food, yeah, let's put in red number dye so the kids start bouncing off the walls, and then we have to give them Ritalin to calm down. And parents, if you're the ones who are not looking at what you're doing and feeding your children, plus yourself, I mean, look at the obesity problem. Look at the other things that are going on.